Wow. Never underestimate random internet problems. A piece of tape. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And welcome everybody. We're back on Engage. It's been a while. Last time I streamed was last
Woot!
Wednesday?
Check out my fat loot!
Hey, Nori with the 150 biddies. Thank you. How you doing, Nori? Oh, Chris just went live too. Damn. Yeah, I wish I knew. I would have just like waited to stream or something. But hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome. Hey Vex, what's up? Dude, I wanted to stream sooner, but had to pick up my dad. Then we came back and then we went grocery shopping. And I just got back. Like 20 minutes ago. Something like that. So yeah. We thriving. We'd love to see it. I'm gonna need a recap, lol. I don't think I watched part 6. Part 6, so basic okay, TLDR. How do I shorten this? Well, we met a dancer named Seedall. And he happened to have stumbled on the Corrin emblem ring. So now we have Corrin, and now we have a cool dancer dude named Seedall. Seedall? I forgot how it's pronounced. But yeah, it's one of those two. So yeah, that's pretty much all the story I did last stream, if I'm not mistaken.
Check out my fat
Hey, Nori, chill. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate you. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. That should be better. Wait, what? No. Do that. Yeah, there you go. Alright, cool. Anyway. That's what we did last time. And, yeah, sorry for not streaming much last week. It was just a random, like, I'd plan to stream and then I just wouldn't be able to motivate myself enough. I don't know. Shit happens like that sometimes, and it fucking sucks. Hey, Demon.
Rhodia enjoys a robust fishing.
The only thing that motivated me was a good NGS update. It's all good. I mean, I hope. I'd be like I'm not gonna lie. Like I would plan to stream, and if I didn't stream on the on the day I planned, like I would lay in bed and I would just think to myself, man, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? I'd be like fucking beating myself up over it. Not gonna lie.
Oh, Divine One. I apologize.
But yeah, I don't know. But I'm back, so it's not that. I hope that's not a nice thing, you know.
What's that?
I tried to work today, but it was dead as hell.
This is a medal my father
you know,
gave me.
I guess that's what happens. Yeah, it'll happen sometimes, you know.
From King Morian.
Maybe people just aren't going anywhere, you know.
During an intense battle against Illusia, we found ourselves surrounded. We needed to make a quick retreat, so I took command out of sheer desperation. When we returned, Father gave me this medal. It felt like the first time he saw me.
I'll probably stream it. Oh, did they say how long it's gonna be?
I wonder, was it my leadership that got us home, or was it pure luck? Perhaps.
Because I'll probably stream it.
So, even the Crown Prince of Brodia suffers through moments of
40 minutes?
self-doubt.
Yeah, I could probably stream it.
shatter the
And it's at
illusion.
like 5 p.m. Eastern.
To protect
No
my
problem.
country's
I could stream that.
reputation,
Unless
I must insist you keep this
the powers that
conversation
be
private.
Of
just so
course.
happen to get out
You
early
saw me
tomorrow.
in a vulnerable
you know,
moment with that corrupted
which I don't
soldier,
think is gonna
so
happen,
Let's
but-
call it even. But I will say one thing.
Yeah, I'll probably stream it.
Knowing that you do have a
That'll be
vulnerable
fun.
side makes me feel a bit closer to
The
you.
interesting thing about that direct is it was
Vulnerability
leaked.
isn't always a bad thing.
It was leaked about a week ago, 2 weeks
Your
ago.
leader,
It was
Divine
leaked.
One.
I saw it on the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit. And I was like, I don't know. And then it ended up being real. So I was like, oh, that's why you never know. So that's why you gotta take everything with a grain of salt that you see in a place where a lot of leaks have come true. You still gotta take things with a grain of salt, but you know, a lot of times you'll see stuff and it ends up coming true. Man. Oh, by the way, is can you guys hear the Elgato? I think you can, right? I'd hope so. All right, cool. That's good. Just wanted to make sure. Alrighty, let me. Did I grab everything? No, I did not. All right. What's over there? But yeah, I mean, I will say in my downtime, I've been playing a lot of New Genesis. Believe it or not. I know. I shit on that game all the time. But damn, that urgent quest was fun as fuck. And I managed to get my new bow. I didn't get a fixer, but I got the base bow itself. So, I mean, it was stronger than the bow I grinded at the beginning of the Stia update, so there's that. Hello, little sister. Yeah, I want to, I want to do a stream where it's me and Chris on NGS or like whoever else, and we just, I guess, chill and play. I have, like, I've said this so many times. I have reservations about streaming New Genesis, but if I'm playing it with friends, I could probably make it happen. Like that urgent quest stream I did last week. Oh God, I shouldn't even bother to come. That urgent quest stream I did last week, like I was hanging out in the lobby with my alliance mates and shit. And I almost got banned because one of them, the way they were dressed in the game. I don't know. Maybe that's enough for me to get banned. I don't know. We'll see. I guess I'll find out one day when they randomly find that VOD. But anywho, yeah, I would like to stream it. Also, like, because Chris has not finished the Stia update. I just want to help you guys get caught up in stuff. If that is what you desire, I will help. Yeah, no. If you want to join, I would be more than happy to have you join. It's totally fine with me. Because I play that game all depresso and stuff, but if I'm with friends, it's at least I can at least tolerate it a little more. I know I'm talking like I really hate that game, but I explained last stream, I don't. I just want it to be better, and it can be better. It should be better.
I was hoping you'd come by. Which
No,
would you like?
I will
Until
give you
next time.
Spirit Gem.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, it worked? I'm spamming it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The rage I felt in your soul when that cutscene was cut off. Yeah, no, it's a problem. If somebody, if you're in a party and that leader disbands the party, it just kicks you out of the
Thank
instance. If you want, I mean, I could go back and do it again so you can see my character in it, but only if that's what people want. I'll only go the extra mile if the people want it. Well, sometimes that's not true. I looked it up, it was fire. It was a fire ass cutscene. That is the best cutscene in New Genesis. The only one that comes close. Oh boy. Anyway, the only one that comes close is the one at the end of Stia, when Crawford jumped into the fight. The fortune teller is open. Ah, okay. Ready for my non-existent Bravely Default remaster announcement tomorrow. Ready for my non-existent Persona 3 remake announcement tomorrow. You know how crazy it would be if it was then that they announced it? That would be crazy. But chances, I've heard within the leak for the P3 remake that it's not going to be announced by Atlas in their own event. It'll be in like a third-party thing.
Oh,
So it means, or it'll be announced outside of like Atlas coming out on their own and announcing it. So it'll probably be the highest chance of it being announced will either be a Nintendo Direct, a Sony State of Play, or an Xbox games thingy. Conference, whatever they call it. I forgot what they call it. Let me get away from this fraud. Yeah, so technically there could be a chance of it being announced tomorrow. Technically. Will it happen then? If it's real? I don't think so. Personally, I'm thinking that they announce it more closer to like June or whatever. Around E3 time. Also, Persona 6 is part of that leak. I heard a leak, I think a week or two ago, that Persona 6 is actually Persona 6 and Persona 3 remake are well along in development right now, and they're just waiting for one of those events to reveal it. Both of them. Now, if that's true, it's gonna be pretty interesting because my favorite JRPG of all time gets a remake, like I've been fucking begging for so long. And then also Persona 6 gets announced, so all the people who are like, oh, I don't want a remake of old games, they're like, they could get their fucking, you know, cake and eat it too.
I'm so happy.
But, you know, I'm a Persona fan, so if Persona 6 gets announced and Persona 3 remake gets announced, I just feel like I'm winning. I'll be more kind to Atlas if it's real. Feels like a Persona Super Live type announcement. The thing is, yeah, you know, that's true. They usually, we don't count 2021, 2022. All right. I didn't even watch Super Live. When they came out and said we got nothing to show at that, I was like, I love the music, but I'm not watching. No. And it's funny because I've been watching Persona Super Lives for a long time. I've been watching their bi-yearly concerts. I've been watching those since like 2013. So, you know, it's kind of crazy that, you know, I finally didn't watch one. But, you know, I think in each one, if I'm not mistaken, but if my memory serves, each one had some sort of like game announcement of some kind. And I'm not like, they don't have to announce a mainline game every fucking, you know, Super Live, you know. But I do appreciate when it's like something. But, you know, all the announcements for the anniversary were just, they were not it. I remember that. I remember you were in school. You know, a lot of people were in school. A lot of those people in that Persona 3 Remake Discord at the time were actually younger than me. So, and a couple of them had school, but then, like, for whatever reasons didn't go, you know, which was cool because, you know, we had a huge group of people and we were all watching. The only thing I wish, I recorded both days. I wish I recorded the first half of the first day. I didn't. I only started recording like halfway through. My dumbass. I was thinking about it the night before and I was like, nah, I don't think I will. My dumbass. I should have done it. Jaden has him in school. Dude, relax. I'm not that fucking old. I'm only 48. No, I'm only, if we're going off the joke, it's been 9 years since that Jaden is 36 joke. So that would mean I'm 45 if we're taking that joke into account. No. It's I'd be 44 because Dr. Blick was the first one who was like, dude, you're 14. Nah, bro, you're 36. You got 6 kids. That, I don't know if anybody knows, but Dr. Blick was the one who started that joke in summer of 2015 when I met him and like that whole crew. That was when I met Platinum and Mega Man and all them. It was around that time. I remember that was the first time I ever jumped in VC and spoke. They were like, bro, you're not 14, bro. You're not 14, bro. You're taking the piss. You're not 14. This shit was funny. All right, let's do this paralog. Nah, you taking the piss. I saw when Persona 5 Royal was announced at Persona 5 Strikers. I was watching while the teacher was literally teaching. I did that for the Destiny 2 reveal. I watched it on my phone in the middle of social studies. And I actually liked that teacher. That teacher liked me. So, that was cool. She was really nice. But, I don't think she saw me on my phone. Anyway, let's see. What was I gonna do? Oh, yes. Gonna buy a bunch of elixirs. Oh! Nah, I can't afford 3. I cannot buy elixirs. Never mind. Dude, what? Okay, what we're not gonna do, right? what we're not gonna do, okay? We're not about to go over here and not give this man any healing on him. Sorry, that's just dumb. That's just silly. Come on, what are you playing at? You think this is a game? Well, it is. You're right. Ah, sister. Fire Emblem Echoes is raw. I wouldn't know. I haven't played it, but that won't be the case forever. Jade's a tank. Anyway, let's go. I'm gonna be real. Talk your shit. I'm listening. Bro, I'm eating fucking Girl Scout cookies. It's the fucking mint, the chocolate mint ones. I forgot what they're called exactly.
Is
But
this?
I needed these
No,
for my
it's
fucking
not.
energy because I was tired when I got back.
Yet, the similarities.
Fire.
What's the matter, Corin?
This place looks very much like where my fate branched. I had 3 options that day. My decision meant abandoning 2 of my
I told this
possible
story in the
fates.
last stream.
What do you
The last
mean?
Engage stream.
In my world, there are 2 opposing kingdoms.
The day that
Hoshido
Byleth was
and
announced,
Nor. I
like,
was born in Hoshido.
mere hours
Spent
before
my
that announcement, I
childhood
was
in Nor.
playing
Having ties on both sides of a conflict.
I was
That would
playing
be a hard way to
Smash with the
live your
boys,
life.
and that was when I made the joke that, oh, watch the new character be Byleth. Watch it be Byleth. I'm telling you, it's gonna be Byleth, and it happened. But that night, I was telling myself, or I was telling myself and them, I was like, I might try out Corrin and like try to main Corrin again, and they were like, you know what, do it. I was like, but if Byleth gets announced, I'll just main Byleth, and look what happened. And now Byleth is my 3rd Smash main.
Indeed. This is where Hoshido and Nor faced off, and I had to choose which country to back. I had family and friends in Hoshido and in Nor. I didn't want to abandon any of them. But as hard as it was, I
I
had
enjoyed
to
it off the
make a
bat more
decision.
than I did Engage. Oh, you
Hoshido
know, that's
or
fine.
Nor. Maybe neither, and I would fight alone. There was no obvious answer.
The old days of Fates.
Such a big choice.
Corrin looking good.
It's
Corrin do be
possible
looking
a
good.
significant one still awaits
Still
me at
real
some point
Corrin.
on our journey.
You've already decided to face the Fell Dragon and save the world. I'd call that a big choice. Now let's see if your choice was a worthy one. Face me in combat. The results will inform my next choice. Surely our bonds will grow stronger.
I'll be
I
alright.
understand.
I'm gonna win.
Paths we've each
We all
chosen.
know.
I'm excited to find out what lies beyond the point where our fates meet.
Yeah, about that. We don't mess with that. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we don't mess with that. Not gonna lie to you, we do not mess with that. Just saying. Well, that's that. Anywho, we're just gonna go with this current team.
Are you ready? Then let's begin.
Corrin can alter the terrain. I can't get caught unaware by her changes.
All right, let's see what we got.
Your orders, please.
Actually, I could just go storming right over there, but let's just take a look. Let's just go down there. Let's just do the typical, just full-on assault approach
I
and
can
see what
fight.
happens.
Go ahead.
Verily.
Devoted to you.
Yes.
This is gonna go
Understood.
so bad.
Understood.
But, you know, We'll see how it goes. By the way, I don't know if anybody noticed, we're 2 followers away from 200. I was thinking about making the Stream Seller Discord public when I hit 250 subs on YouTube and also hit 200 followers on here. I'll maybe make the server open. I'll just have to modify it a bit, you know, because you know, spam protection and griefing and all that. Gotta add some shit to keep that from going out of control, because there are, believe it or not, if you were just born yesterday, I would like to let you know, there are people on the internet who would like to do bad things. I wonder where you and Alex hid during your streams. I mean, I can invite you. I don't mind, like, if I'd known you for a long time, like, chances are I'm more than happy to let you in the server. The thing is, like, we don't talk in there that much. It's just sort of like, that's not true. Let me know. We do a decent amount. But not as often as you would think. But yeah, no. The whole thing with that is, I mean, I have a bunch of people in there that, like, maybe aren't even there for the streams per se, but are there. You know, so if you want an invite, it's no problem. I'll invite you. Are you calling Nori out like that? What you mean? Wait, what did I say? I'm actually dead-ass lost. What did I say? Oh, griefing. Yes. You're right. Nori is a griefer. Or born yesterday. You're right. Nori be like, I'm 25, and then actually be like 2 months younger than me. 3 months actually younger than me. Oh, that's not a good idea. You know what's funny is I've the one thing I will say, Nori, is you know, I didn't start playing Fire Emblem until Three Houses, but I have heard this song so many times. Especially like back in the day.
My goodness, how awful.
I heard this song so many times, and I was just like, that sounds nice. And now I'm playing Fire Emblem. Yeah, no, this is still a bad idea. People used to be obsessed with it. I know, because I heard it everywhere. Anytime Yunaka dies, that's just a sign from everything to just go back. That is a sign from the entire game to just go back, which is exactly what I'm about to do. Nah. Fuck your turn. We're going back. Nope. Fuck around and find out. Let's see how you like that. That'll work out great for you, I'm sure. Go on, buddy. Go at it. Have fun. You know, Fire Emblem is how I met Etika, thinking back. The first time I ever heard of Etika, and this is the same for a lot of people. A lot of people will tell you this. The first time was the Smash 4 Mewtwo reaction. When he was screaming his ass off and the mic was peaking so much. That was the first time I heard of Etika. But the first time I started watching him was, like, watching him was, during the, like, like, the year leading up to the Switch. So, like, most of, like, late 2015, like late 2015 to like early 2017. Like I would dabble in Attica, but I didn't watch him completely. But like past 2017, like I was like, he became my favorite streamer. Like it was and he still is, by the way. Like personally speaking, like he still is my favorite streamer. Now, no, I don't know if that'll ever change, because he was, I don't know, bro. Like he was different. He was genuinely different. Oh man, he's him. Even now, he's still him. I don't care. Like I don't care what anybody has to say. I don't care if they think like, you know, the quote unquote antics, which are really just a cry for help at the end. You know, I don't care what anybody got to say about that. He is the fucking GOAT.
I'll do as you command.
He is the GOAT of streaming. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big you are. You are. I'm sorry. Chances are you are not as entertaining as Attica on your best day. Not gonna lie. I fucking miss him, man. I think about it a lot. Like I'm like, bro, I fucking miss him so much, man.
Ooh, I just spotted a rare.
I loved watching him play Awakening and Fates. I used to stay watching those vids. They were so fun just to spend my summer while playing Fates. Dude, I remember there's one video. It's so random, right? There's one video. I don't know why. There's two, actually. There's two videos I remember vividly in that year that I was watching, like dabbling into Attica before I like fully started watching him. There's one where he was talking about, and this was 2016. He was like, "Oh, is E3 gonna die next year?" And it was like a fun, like, thoughtful, like sort of, not analysis, but sort of just like some, just back and maybe not back and forth. It was more so like just some general, just discussion and speculation on whether E3 was gonna die that next year, which it didn't. But that and the video, I don't know if anybody remembers. There was one where he is like, "Do not play Overwatch," and this is when Overwatch first came out too. And he was like, "Do not play this game. It will consume your soul and drag you to hell." Hey, what's up, Generic? I don't know why those two videos stand out, at least in that time period, but they do. And I miss that, man. He still is my favorite video, or my favorite content creator, streamer, whatever. He was literally like the most entertaining person I've ever seen on the internet. Like, no lie. And the only person today that comes close to channeling that sort of same energy, and it's still not even really the same, it's just familiar in a way, is Fidel Games Cage. That's it. Like everybody else, not really. He's the only one who even comes close to like giving me a familiar feeling of Attica, you know? He really is him. He really was. He still is. Even now, like, man, we miss you, Attica. Rest in peace. Got called a transphobe for saying the Hogwarts game isn't that bad. Yeah, there's a lot of like the protesting and the discourse on that game first before I even say anything else. It is really just like out of hand right now. And also the protesting and like boycotting of the game has turned into witch hunting of streamers and shit, which is fucking cringe. But I don't know if y'all saw, but somebody made a website that you can type in a streamer's name and it'll tell you if they've streamed Hogwarts Legacy. So that alone, like, even if the intention wasn't to be like a harmful tool, it's so easy for somebody to abuse that and like use it to fucking witch hunt people and shit, and that's cringe, man. Oh, like, I'm gonna be honest, that shit's fucking lame. You're a lame if you're out here doing all that shit. Like, even the developers of the game do not support a J.K. Rowling. And they even have a trans character in the game too, so it's like, damn. You just cannot win with some people. And I mean, it's well within your right to not want to play it or not want to like touch it. That's fine. But like, you can't be out here like witch hunting and shit. That shit's lame. Because of J.K. Rowling. She's a public and proud transphobe and stuff like that. Son of a bitch, that was bad placement. I'm going back.
I'm sorry.
I don't care about the rest of this turn. I'm going back. Yeah, exactly. It's purely just out of spite for the creator. Even though she has no involvement in the game whatsoever, and the developers came out and were like, we don't fuck with her. Fuck that bitch, you know? And they still, you know, they have a trans character in the game. Shit like that. Like, it's, you can't win. You can try to appease people, but there's just never going to be like a full win in regards to that, because there's always going to be people who just don't care. They're just going to look at things their way, and just, that's going to be it at the end of the day, you know? Yeah, it is just a damn game. And it's even more annoying because the game apparently is actually pretty good. And I've talked about wanting to play it and wanting to stream it, but do I really want to be witch hunted for it? Maybe. Let me stop. I don't, but you know, I do want to stream it. At least play it. Because believe it or not, your boy was a huge Harry Potter fan as a kid. I got RE4 Remake for my birthday as well, so we ball. W. I still don't know if I'm going to stream that or not. Why play Hogwarts when Xenoblade Chronicles series exists? You can like both. I like both. That's just like double the goodness. And you know, despite what anybody has to say about JK, I will not lie. Harry Potter is pretty good. That being said, fuck that bitch. We don't fuck with her around here. Fuck that bitch. I can now finally legally buy GTA 5 now. You know, I bought my original copy of GTA 5, which I bought like a week after the game released originally. I'm talking 2013, like Xbox 360, PS3 GTA 5. You know, I bought that shit at Toy Story, or a Toy Story, a fucking Toys R Us. Toy Story, I'm sick. But yeah, I bought it in a Toys R Us. Believe it or not, I was like surprised that they were selling it there. I was like, you guys are selling GTA 5 here? Like, I was like, my 13-year-old brain was just like, what? They're selling it here? The place where every kid goes? Like, what? Anti-localizers need to leave bravely second out of their cringe-ass agenda. Cringe-ass nene, baby. Nice. But yeah, no, I was that was funny. Oh, another funny story. It's not anything crazy, but when I bought my Xbox One, the guy at the cashier that was like handling my purchase, he was pressing me like crazy. He was pressing me like crazy. He was a Sony pony. He was pressing me like crazy. Like, why are you getting an Xbox? This, and that. I'm like, my brother has a PlayStation. All right, bro, relax. You know, it was fucking cringe as hell. Even back then, I thought that shit was so cringe. I'm like, dude, Halo 5 comes out in a month. I'm fucking gonna play that. I did. You know, I don't even hate Halo 5. Let me just get that out of the way right now. I don't hate Halo 5. I really don't. But the campaign is shit. I hated that, but multiplayer, I didn't really hate it. I gotta be honest. I hated the lack of like content at launch, but I mean that was quickly, that was kind of relatively quickly addressed. They were doing monthly updates on that game, you know. But anyway, yeah, no, the guy behind the counter was pressing me so hard for buying a fucking Xbox, and I told him like, dude, relax, all right. My brother has a fucking PlayStation, you know. And this was around the time that my brother was... No, this was probably... around the time my brother moved out. Infinite finally gets community maps, so still no reason to play. Well, actually, I do want to jump on there and check out those community maps, because apparently a lot of people are saying those are the best maps in the game, which I believe them. Also, I need to get those Reach Cosmetics, because They're like among the last few that are still around. Xbox is Raw. I believe so, yeah. Xbox is Raw. I think PlayStation's Raw. I think Switch is Raw. I think PC is Raw. You'll never find a reason, like, if you do some, if the company itself, or like, if they do some dumb shit, I'm gonna call it out, you know? If they do something good, I'm gonna give them the roses, alright? It's just, I don't know. The whole console wars thing in 2023 is like cringe, especially when you see these grown-ass men doing it too. It's even more cringe. Like these people in their 30s talking about, oh, fuck Xbox or fuck PlayStation. It's so cringe. It's so cringe.
Is it? Don't worry though. I'm sure
Everyone
you'll
loved
be able to
Samus
handle
Aran
it.
thinking she was a male. Then they realized that Samus was female and that the fan art began. I knew Samus was a female the whole time.
Don't concern yourself.
I got a PS5 because all Xbox games go to Steam. See, that's a fair thing. But if you still like playing on console, you know, I keep telling people, like, you know, despite what you know Twitter has to say, Game Pass is still a really good deal, and also, you know, the Series S is $300, and that's a whole next gen console. So, if Xbox, if you're getting into gaming, I'm not gonna lie, Xbox is a good deal.
I can still fight.
Now, if you got more money to spend, I mean, obviously, you know, PS5, but you know, games over there are $70, but they do have banger first party games. You know, we're still in the waiting game for, or I guess we're still like in the waiting phase for Xbox first party games. You know, they did the thing where they announced everything way too early, and then we have to wait years for news. You know, that shit sucks, but you know, whatever, I guess. You know. Yeah, she's right outside my reach.
Quick change.
I'm getting a Valve Index soon, so generic VR will be real. Nice. Pretty sure there's an emulator for everything. There is, but not every emulator is really fully functional. I'm gonna be honest with you. So emulation on that front, you still gotta wait a couple years for things to smooth out. I mean, we're still like PS3 and 360 emulation is still like not fully perfect yet, you know. That is an example, but still, you know. But I mean, there are a lot of games during that gen specifically, like PS3 360, that are playable pretty much relatively perfectly right now. I do not condone piracy, but if you own a public, if you have purchased a game, I think it is okay for you to dump that game and play it on an emulator. But anyway, besides that, you know, there's a lot of games, especially on the PS3 emulator, like I said, they're really good. They run really well. Like, I'll give you an example. Raging Blast 2 on the emulator, the PS3 emulator, runs perfect. It runs perfect. Even if you don't emulate, there's Game Pass. Yeah. You know, backwards compatibility, man. Speaking of backwards compatibility, the 360 marketplace is shutting down this year, sadly. So that fucking sucks. Yeah, let me just jump in here real quick. Did they say it was an error? If they did, I did not see it. My bad.
Time to finish the job.
Bang.
Should I have held back?
Wait, how do you... I don't know. Are you sure that's an error? Because that was so, like, specific. Like, they specifically worded, hey, the 360 marketplace is shutting down. Go buy your stuff before May 2023. Ah, okay. That's strange. That's pretty strange. The wording was way off from... If that's the case, the wording was way fucking wrong, you know? But, you know. But yeah, shout out to Game Pass, yo. Shout out to Game Pass, yo. The only reason why I ever got on the 360 was to record for RB2 and UT, but because of the emulator for those two games, I no longer need my 360 lol. Yeah, it's kind of the same with me. There are games that I would like to play that I can't play right now on my Xbox One. So, I mean, probably whenever I move out, I'll probably have like a little like multi-console setup or something. Because, I mean, I have two PS1s, I have two original Xboxes. I got a 360, an Xbox One, PS4, Switch, a Wii. At least those are the consoles. Yeah, those are the consoles I have now. And I also have my 2DS XL, but it's not really a console, it's still a handheld. But yeah, I also have that. So, I guess whenever I do move out, I'll probably set all those up. I want to have RB2 on modern consoles and bring back the funny raw Raging Soul music. It's not funny. That shit is genuinely raw. It's not even a lie. Like you're spitting right now. That shit's truly raw.
Serves you right.
But you need to find a copy of the thing is, it's not gonna be the original Raging Blast 2 soundtrack anymore, because they got rid of it because Kenji Yamamoto's plagiarism. They replaced the RB2 soundtrack with the Tenkaichi 2 soundtrack, so that sucks. But that's another thing. I have not found Allegedly, I have not found a ROM with the original Raging Blast 2 soundtrack for the emulator. And by the way, I owned both copies. I own a copy with that has the Tenkaichi 2 soundtrack, and I own a copy that has the original one. The original one is for PS3 though, and I don't have a PS3 anymore, so. But I do own the copy. Both. So, I'm gonna just say that. It's technically not fully wrong. Why is Yunaka dying? What the fuck? I'm gonna kill all of you.
This time,
I would walk both of you to the gas station on Raging Blast 2, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you're dead.
I blew it.
Hey, what's up, Tali? How you doing?
I can't believe
Nora, you couldn't fight your way out of a paper bag? Hey, yo. Personally speaking, I wouldn't allow that level of disrespect. Just saying. I would do something about it. Just saying. Bro, all my allies on that side are fucking dead.
I can keep going.
I'd handicap you with the worst character in the game and still would have dog walked you. Still dog walk you. Excuse me, I can't speak. I don't know. We may have to see this one day. Just saying. Just saying. I would place a bet. Just saying. I would be out here placing bets. Oh god, Ivy is so dead. I lied. I lied. No, she's not. Goated saline.
Emblem Engage.
Let's get on a Budokai Tenkaichi 3 ROM. That's not what Nori said. Nori said RB2. Nori said RB2.
I remember how I felt when I stood on the field that day.
This is where your destiny branched, isn't it? I think I can understand what you went through.
Do not swing timidly without resolve. You must genuinely try to...
Doing well, just kind of sad as I can't fully replicate Tali and JP through the ears I have on Global. Are those ears like fresh finds or something?
As you say, Chloe.
Like, where'd you get those ears on Global?
Chosen my
I
path,
forgot.
and I'll travel
I forgot
as far
where
as
those
it
are
takes
from.
me.
Ooh. Even Vaughn Online beating people's asses. You don't know how to press A in a fighting game. Sit down, Vex. Yo, I wouldn't take that level of disrespect. I'd still yeet your ass, Nori. Ooh. Ooh, it's getting heated. Oh. I'm instigating right now. Fuck. I'm not supposed to be doing that. Jesus Christ. Oh! Louis died. Yunaka died. I'm in the trenches right now. Man, whatever. Get your health back. Let's go.
I hear you.
I'll manage.
Oh boy. I am in a, kind of in a pickle. No, I'm not. Learn how to press other buttons first, Vex, then talk to me. Shit. Personally speaking, I wouldn't allow this level of disrespect. No idea, I just know on base JP, the player market, it's 315 mil. Well, it's time to LFG Cradle. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'll never make that joke again. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Nope. Get fucked.
For Lucia.
Well, I guess it's time for Cradle, you know? It might have to be time for Cradle. All I know is it's the same price as when I got Tali's Global here in base, which was 3 days straight of Cradle. Now I gotta ask, can you endure 3 days of Cradle right now? Do you think you could do it? I think your answer will probably be yes.
I won't let anyone down.
Let him cook. Hold on, Shinra. Let him cook. Oh boy. Damn. Gotta end this fast.
Here goes. I challenge my fate.
There were some last I checked, which is like a month ago. Like a month ago, there was like a bunch of people farming Cradle for a few days. Or the few days that I was hopping onto base on there were people running Cradle.
To the death.
Alright, let's end this.
Here we go.
Allow me.
There we go.
Path is clear.
Alright. Everybody died. Everybody died, but not everybody. But you know, most people died. But we're all good. There we go. The only reason you talk about them because you only know how to spam. Instead of stringing together real combos, that's the only way you'll ever have a remote chance of beating me. Even with that, is Slim Vex. Wow. The drama. The drama. The drama.
I expected no less from you. You gave my blade Yato quite a workout.
What a beautiful sword.
It's a divine blade, forged to bring peace to the world. When I first saw Yato, it flew from its
He started it
hiding place
unprovoked.
into my hands. It
Oh,
chose
no.
me. It was the same day my mother died protecting me.
You lost your mother too?
It would have been easy to lose myself in that pain. I couldn't have recovered alone. Luckily, I had friends who stood by me and helped me find my way home. And, like my friends, Yato was by my side at every step on my journey.
I understand your feelings. Quite well.
I can do 3 days
In the
straight up
coming
mindless
days,
combat
you'll
zones
make
and NGS.
choices
I
that
can
might
definitely do
cause
3
you
days
no
of Cradle
end
again.
of suffering.
Especially I
No
change
matter
up my
what
class every
pain
now
you're
and then.
feeling,
Dude, I need to get back
I'm
on
with
base.
you. And I'll help you find your way home again.
I will
I've just been on
remember the
NGS just like
darkest moment,
doing Dark
but
Falls
I am
Aegis.
not alone.
Then you'll be just
I got my Neos
fine.
bow,
Thank
so
you,
that's
Cole,
nice, but
for joining
I'm
me
trying
on
to
the
save up
path
Aegis
I
and
have
Tegra so I
chosen.
can get a katana. Or maybe another bow so I can have one for each for like my ship 1 and ship 2 characters because I do plan on switching them between ships. I'm a Christian child, Nori. I don't cause unprovoked conflicts. I don't know, man. You sometimes you have. There have been a couple times where you have said some devious shit and it made everybody laugh, but there are times you went after Nori unprovoked as well. Not gonna lie. Just being honest. You know, I'm not listen. I'm just telling you what I saw. I'm just telling you what I saw. Then again, the issue with Cradle is the aftermath converting everything to Meseta. That is true. That is true. But I mean, it's the only way to get by now because it ruined the economy. So, I mean, it's Cradle or you scratch. That's it. And I'm sure people who scratch on base now are not making that much money from the scratches. Especially not now, a year and a half later. SMH already just got out of fighting Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter fans. You misunderstand, Jaden. The moment Nori enters any stream I'm in is a provoked conflict. Wow. You guys really are rivals. This is incredible. Berries. Berries.
Incredible!
I'll keep saying this, but you ever want to play JP base and need help, I'm always down. Man, I appreciate that. I really do. I just be chilling. I want to keep my unprovoked stuff on Twitter. Usually. I don't know if you can say usually, because damn. You just bring that shit over here sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. You just be saying stuff unprovoked. That's just your personality, I guess. One relay ticket obtained.
Greetings.
I'm sorry I want to suck some fat mommy milkers. I think everybody
Practicing your
wants to
dancing
do
tonight,
that.
Seedall?
Ah, Divine One. It's not so much practice as it is performance. I have an audience tonight after all.
But there's no one around.
There's the moon.
Man, I wish I streamed more PSO2. I really do. Like when base was the main game, I really wish I streamed more. I should have. If I had a time machine, I would say, bro, play this. Just stream it. Well, not play this, just stream it. By the way, Jaden, you seen the stuff going on with Seth the Programmer? Yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen quite a bit of it. I saw even the Keemstar stuff. That shit, I don't want to get too deep into it here, but that shit, fuck. I mean, I don't watch Seth.
That's right.
Now when the whole whole thing first broke, I was telling like Gohan and them, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never liked Seth. I never did. Never. I'm gonna be real with you. I never liked him. I always thought he was a fucking asshole. Like just the way he talks to people. Like he like nah. And that when I saw that, like, and not just like the immediate, like, I guess shitstorm, but like I watched Clyde's video. And like the first 20 minutes I was like, oh god, this shit is gonna, oh god. And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And then I watched the whole Keemstar thing. He got cooked by Keemstar in 2023. Keemstar was the voice of reason. That tells you that clearly you've done something horribly wrong if he is the voice of reason, alright? I don't hate Keemstar, let me get that out of the way now, but, you know, I have my... I don't have a very totally favorable position about him. I don't think he's a horrible person or anything, but, like, I mean, if he's the voice of reason, that's crazy. Heartbreaking news, the worst person you know made a good point. It's kind of like that, but I don't think he's the worst person I know of. But with the etiquette situation, that really fucking soured my opinion on the guy. Which we were just talking about etiquette like 20 minutes ago. But, I mean, beyond that, like, yeah, no. Keemstar was cooking him. I watched a lot of that stream. Like, I had it playing in the background. Man. Oh man, that shit's fucked. This is also the first time I heard of Keemstar. Keemstar has been a well-known, I guess, drama news guy for like a very long time. He's the one who created Drama Alert, if you've ever heard of that. And that's where the whole fanfic alert meme came from way back in the day. It was like based on Drama Alert. But yeah, no. He basically made a career out of covering drama on the internet. And also, there was that whole thing that happened before he, like, super blew up, which was the whole racism comment thing. Which, you know, I will say, in all fairness, people can change, but... And it was so long ago, too. So I don't really use that against him, not now. But... I mean, the drama stuff is still relatively recent, you know, in the last, like, 5 years or whatever. Even if he doesn't do it anymore now, it's still a big reason why he's so known. But yeah, no. All that aside, Don't really have very favorable opinions on the guy, but I'll be real with y'all. I watched those interviews, and he interviewed a lot of people that were involved with the situation. Almost everybody, I think, who was involved with that whole situation. And let me tell you, he was cooking Seth. He had that boy on the grill. Barbecued him. I'm not gonna lie. And if Keemstar is the one doing that to you, you have seriously fucked up. You've seriously fucked up. But yeah, that's all I'll say about that here. But
I performed for the ball tonight.
I never liked Seth. I never even really watched his content like that. The whole debating shit would never really interest me that much.
This teacher of yours.
And I always thought he was an asshole. So I've never cared about his content. If you cared about him and you liked his content, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry that, like, I guess one of your favorite creators fucking turned out to be a piece of shit. But, you know, I personally never liked his content and never liked it. So, yeah.
It's not easy. I practice my steps
Anyway,
intently.
fuck
I'm
Seth.
vigilant about what fuels my
We
dance.
move.
My dancing skills are renowned in Psalm. Complacency and mediocrity are not an option.
You're so disciplined. I respect that. And there's something otherworldly about you. Sometimes I'm not sure I should get too close.
May I resume dancing now?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I always thought he was an asshole. And, you know, from one asshole, like, personally, like, I can even attest to it. I used to be, like, a major asshole back in the day. I see it. I see, like, the shit he says, and, like, everything. I fucking know, bro. I saw it from him, but, man, I didn't know it went that deep. Let me tell you, when Clyde, whoo, I'm glad he came out, because I'm glad he came out and spoke about it. Nothing but support to Clyde, bro. Like, man. And everybody who was a victim of his manipulation and abuse, whew, hearts out to them, man. But shit, man. Clyde was like me times like 10 million. And I was a fucking asshole back in the day, man. That's fucked up. I would never do any of the stuff that he does, though. Or that he did. Probably still was doing up until recently. You know? But, yeah. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Nah, I would never. No. Nah, that's fucked up. That's out of pocket. Comparing anybody that we know to Seth the fucking programmer is just like disrespect on every level. I'm not gonna lie. That's fucked up. Because he was a genuine, like... Man. Nah. I can't even make that joke. I can't even. Like, that's just... Nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna make that joke. No. But yeah. That whole situation's fucked, and I'm glad that Clyde came out about it. And I'm glad a couple of other people involved or who had been abused by Seth got to speak on it. Because that shit was going on years ago, and, you know, again, he even admitted all that shit himself, that he was always like bullying people and shit like that, and then also like the whole soliciting nudes thing. Yikes. This is why I don't fuck with nobody, man. This is why I don't be fucking with people that much. Man. I know it'll never happen, but like, if I ever get a big head on this content creation, like if I ever become successful on this, or like I become like a big streamer, or like a big content creator, or like I I turn this into a living or something. If y'all ever see signs of me being like getting a big head or anything, yo, bring me back down to earth. I'm not trying to be like that. Which I don't think will happen. You know, I don't think I'll be in that position anytime soon. Would be cool to be doing this for a living, but like you know, if I ever did, and y'all saw signs of me being a big head about it, yo, knock me down a peg. Like make sure I do not turn into some like typical big ass creator, you know. I'm not trying to be all that. I'm just trying to be me. I'm just trying to chill. I never watched this story. I was just given the short version. I would say low-key go check out the video. Go check out Clyde's video. I know it's fucking long, but just like play it in the background or something. That shit like was a full-on like, wow, that shit was fucked. Everything that happened was so fucked. Hey, what's up, Alex? How you doing? We were just talking briefly about the Seth the Programmer situation, which in conclusion, fuck that motherfucker. But how you doing, Alex? Yes. Yes, indeed. Doing good? Love to see it. Love to see it. Wait a second. I'm forgetting something here. Whoa, am I forgetting something? Hey, Alex, if Jaden gets a big head, we're going to go to New York and go Yakuza mode on him. You won't need to do that because I'm sure by that time, if that ever happens, I mean, me and Alex are going to be roommates, so I think it'll be okay. Or not, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens with life. But that's the plan. So this is what I forgot to do. I forgot to make a meal.
Yep.
Oh, I already have her maxed out. Oops. Oh no, I said something right before you got here. I was like, if I ever get a big head, like if I ever become a popular, or maybe not popular, but just a successful content creator, or just turn streaming into a living, or whatever the case may be, like if I ever get a big head about it, and like I start acting all crazy and shit, just fucking bring me down to earth. Which I don't think I would. That's just way outside of my fucking whole thing. But you know, if I did, you know, I would appreciate y'all bringing me down to earth.
This merchant is also a great
Which again,
chef.
like if that ever does happen, I don't think I will, because I mean, first off, I'm not out here in Discords with little ass kids asking for
This is
nudes,
so
you know.
good.
But
Delicious. Surely this will help fuel my dance.
yeah. That whole ordeal is very cringe. But yeah. I don't think I will, but if it does happen, you know, knock me down a peg. Aiden gonna use his stream retirement money and have DBZ Bloodlines get animated on the side. I don't know if I'll ever go the animation route. I told Platinum this. I was like, dude, if I ever go that route, you won't see an episode for like 10 years.
Oh my.
Yeah, it would be nice. I would, like, if I was a successful streamer, like, I would be doing, like, monthly giveaways and shit like that, you know, or, like, whatever. Like, I would be trying to give back and stuff. I've always wanted to do that, but, you know, money's tight, man. Money's tight, man, and I cannot support that type of stuff at the moment, unfortunately. I learned or started learning lip syncing yesterday. Nice. Very cool. Cannot wait to see that in action. Yeah, no. Like Soul and Gohan becoming big time VAs, or any of our friends honestly becoming big time VAs. That'd be great. And they definitely have the potential. So I could see it happening. and I think it will. But you know, when is a different conversation. Ooh, very interesting. I'm very. What's the word? I'm forgetting words. I can't speak English. Cal. I don't know if he went big per se as in like working on professional stuff. No, I don't think. No, I don't think so. I don't think he still is sort of like at least as far as I know, he still does like memes or like still like some fan dubs or whatever. LeBron is about to break the fucking scoring record. He's like 6 points away. Holy shit. I wish I was watching that Lakers game right now, but you know, it's okay. Baby. I'm about to miss history, but it's alright. Cool with that. For y'all. LeBron is 6 fucking points away from being the all-time leading scorer in the NBA. I'm sorry I'm not playing the game. Like, low-key, that shit is hype to me. LeBron's one of my favorite players. But here, let me take a look at this Vex real quick.
Since you want to be a fuck...
Okay. I see. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was getting at. Is he hasn't done anything for like an anime or anything or a game, at least not that we know of, because NDAs exist and contracts exist. You know, not that we know of, but you know, if he has, we don't know yet. But I don't think he has yet, which we'll see. Yeah, that new cover was raw. I saw it earlier. That shit is raw. He was cooking. He is cooking right now. I still haven't read, but I saw the cover. I still haven't read. I will soon though. Like, I'm in a game that was non-profit and Soul and Gohan are also in a game. Yes, they are. For those who don't know, yeah, Gohan and Soul are in a game. The game just came out. So, yeah, Helvetii, check it out. On everything almost. I think almost on everything, yeah. PS4, Steam, and Switch. Yes. Just missing Xbox.
Meanwhile, the Fell Dragon's got 7 in his grubby claws. Most of them are old allies. Marth, Sigurd, Celica, Micaiah.
The person that is teaching me to animate just told me to make stuff and go from there. I already know the basics somewhat. Okay.
The Azure Twins.
To gather all 12, we will need to face the enemy directly.
Are you proposing we invade Illusia?
Returning to Illusia already.
Yeah, that's gotta be complicated.
Indeed. But that aside, invading Illusia now
It would be
a mistake. They have a clear advantage. 7 emblems to our 5.
The worst case scenario is that they steal more of our rings. That's what concerns me.
If that happens, we can abandon all hope of defeating the Fell Dragon.
But the longer we wait to attack, the more likely it is they'll attack us.
It's best that we strike first. One never wants to be on the wrong end of an ambush.
But we're not ready to take the offensive. Rockin' a hard place, huh?
Look at this fraud.
Pardon the interruption.
Vander, what is it?
Word from the port of Solm. A number of warships were
Well,
spotted
we don't
on the
have time for
horizon.
all that. I guess we're
Judging
just
from
gonna
the
have to fight
crests
back.
on their sails, they appear to be Illusian vessels.
They're attacking the Queendom again?
No. In fact, the fleet sails toward Firinair.
My kingdom.
Oh, that's right.
Take a look for ourselves.
Let's head to the Azure Coast. It's near the border, and it's got a clear view of the sea.
If Tears of the Kingdom really is 70, I'm breaking fingers and booting up the guillotines. Yeah, if it's $70, that's gonna be disappointing because
At this rate, we'll be
we're in a
the
global
first
recession
ones
and
to
all that,
Firinair.
but once the recession ends, those prices are never dropping back down to 60 again. If everybody follows suit and every new game is $70, it's never going down again. Ever again. That's how it's been with prices now, you know? When they reach $60. There were some games that were being sold for like 50 back in the day. So if that happens, if it goes $70, we're never going back. Like, we're never going to get $60 games again. It's all going to be 70.
It would seem so.
Wonder why Zephia told us to go ahead. Our orders are to kill everyone we see, right? With this kind of head start, think of the body count we can get. We'll be heroes! Seems like Zephia's really taken a shine to us. Don't you think, Mavir?
I do not particularly care. I have my orders, and I will.
If I'm not mistaken, God, the Lakers should be winning right now, but they're not. God damn it. Yeah, it's annoying, Alex. What was I saying? Good news for RE fans. Jail's finally. Oh, yeah. It's about damn time. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. What was I saying? Why attack his kingdom? Basically, because that's where our base is pretty much. And I'm not making the direct tomorrow, but what's the plan on your end? Just watch it on your own time. No, I'm probably gonna stream it. Probably stream it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Call Nintendo Eugene Krabs the way they're cheapskates about everything.
See, this is why I can't stand you. You never praise me, and you're no fun at all. I thought Gris was bad. At least he's not the boringest man in the world.
Lady Marnie, Sir Mavir.
You got something to report?
2 soldiers have deserted the fleet.
Perhaps they had reservations about the current strategy.
Whatever. Leave them be. We'll catch up later and beat the daylights out of them.
But they took an emblem ring.
What?
Explain.
As a precaution, we kept each ring on a separate ship in the fleet. These soldiers attacked the guard on watch and stole the ring of the Azure Twins. Warships are already in pursuit.
We will take chase as well. The ring must be returned at any cost. These soldiers, what are their names?
Rosado and Goldmary.
Princess Hortensia's retainers? I thought those two were behaving themselves lately.
Based.
No longer, it seems. Do we know where they went?
They were headed to Solm by Wyvern.
All right. Turn this ship around. Take us to the coast of Solm.
We're still gonna recruit those two. Can't wait.
We were in the lead.
Anyway,
Those two are in heaps of trouble.
We're in Solm now. I think it's safe to say we lost them.
Perhaps we should pause for a moment then. I'm sure your wyvern needs to rest her wings.
Good idea. Let's take a breather. And
you know,
start
the
looking
thing
for
is, that's not actually a bad idea.
We have to make sure she gets the ring of the Azure Twins.
Indeed.
Separating the rings per ship so that it can't all just be taken in one swoop. That's actually not a bad idea. Too bad the security on each ship apparently is ass.
Let's seize them! Is a few minutes rest really too much to ask?
Let's get out of here, Goldmary.
BDFF remaster announcement that's never going to happen is going to be Raw. Persona 3 remake announcement that's not going to happen tomorrow, but probably in June. Can't wait for that. But if it happens tomorrow, I'll probably stream it, and you'll probably see my reaction. But we'll see.
That's an Illusian fleet, all right.
Oh yeah, it was nice to see my nightmare boss again being Varuna and Divide Quest. Bruh.
That'd be nice, but look. We've got Illusian soldiers on the beach. You want to attack again, huh? I'll give you a good old-fashioned Solmic welcome.
That's not enough troops for an invasion. It looks more like a search party.
Divine One! There's a wyvern coming this way.
They must have spotted us. Everyone,
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of don't care about the story in this game. Is that crazy of me to say?
Hold on.
Is that crazy of me to say?
Goldmary.
Is that actually like? Be honest with me, y'all. Is that crazy of me to say?
Hortensia!
You're not hurt, are you? I was so worried.
Not as worried as I was. Oh, I'm so happy you two are alive.
Nice to see you and your retainers back together again.
The Divine Dragon! Watch out!
Put that away, Rosado. I'm on the Divine Dragon's side now. My sister is too.
Princess Ivy as well?
Psst. If you're being held against your will, blink 3 times.
I swear, it's not like
Oh
that.
yeah, no, yeah.
I wanted to join
There was also
them,
that
so I
happened.
did. I made this choice for Illusia. Question is, as my
I kind of saw that
and
coming
my
though.
friends,
I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of been a cycle that we see people we fight and then they end up. I look at them and I'm like, they're probably gonna be party members
Whatever
later.
banner you're under, I will defend it with all my might.
Good. I knew I could count on you two.
Divine One? Sorry for drawing my weapon on you. Here.
Hey,
This
thanks.
is yours.
Is this?
The Ring of the Azure Twins. We stole it from the ship we were on.
Thank you.
Good going.
I hope my dazzling abilities do not blind you.
This is just what we needed. Restore calm. Emblem of the Sacred.
I'm gonna be that guy. Three Houses story was bussin'. It was bussin' so hard. I'm that guy. I said it.
Finally, I am returned to your side.
I want to play more Echoes. The combos flow way better than Engage. But out of all of Shiva and her minions, Varuna is the one that scares me the most because memories of Global Divide run me dying so quickly to him. Yeah, I get you on that one. Story not as good compared to Three Houses. It's not. I think I said that. Did I say that already? I think I did. But the thing with that is
Mary, but there's no time to argue, is there? Lend me the ring and I promise I'll do my part.
I don't know. Just like writing and story in this game is not as strong as Three Houses, but this game looks better. and plays better.
Finally. This is where those thieves
Or
ran off to, right?
It doesn't play totally different. It
By
doesn't.
all
It's
accounts,
very,
yes.
very similar, but
Now we sniff them out.
a little better. Yes. Rosado is a guy. How do I feel about the character writing? I think I said this. You just said this on the part 6 stream or the part 5 stream. I think it's as I've gone through, it's pretty cheesy. It's pretty cheesy. It's cringe. I don't know if it's cringe, but it's very cheesy. Oh man, it is very cheesy. All the dialogue, not just supports, just a game across the game. It's pretty cheesy. That is one thing that I am kind of sad about, though, is the writing and story not being as good as Three Houses, because I loved that shit in Three Houses.
Moments ago, the beach was dry. And now
Fuck,
the
if
water
Three
is
Houses
my
had this art style, I would be like, oh, I'd be over the moon.
Try to keep me on dry land, will you? I'd hate to be stuck tromping around in the water.
I never imagined Fire Emblem would fall victim to traps. Bruh.
Our side's cuter for sure, but by the looks of it, theirs might be tougher.
Worry not, Rosado. With my power, you can punch through even the hardiest foe's defenses. You may also call upon my twin brother's abilities if you like.
I do still plan to make Awakening the first Fire Emblem game I play. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Cuteness combined.
We move.
If this is war, so be it. Here it comes.
Mink. You did play Persona 5 first, you know, so it fits. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm messing with you, man.
Let's go.
Alir trying to hang with the Fire Emblem goats. He thinks he's on the team. He thinks she's on the team.
You put up a good fight.
Ready?
I'm waiting in 5 years for the fan patch with the better dialogue. That's what I'm waiting for. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie, the localization team did a number on this game.
I'm honored.
Alir, you know, it's funny because a lot of people gave shit. I guess gave shit on Byleth because Byleth didn't talk and was sort of just a vessel for the player. But Alir is kind of just there. She'll respond to stuff and I'm just like, okay.
I'll protect you.
Right away.
Anyway, shout out to voiced Byleth in Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. So real. So peak.
How mysterious.
I need to play 3 Hopes. I watched Chris play some of it. I want to play it. Again, with many things I've mentioned in this playthrough, it is not an if, it is a when. Riz. The Divine Dragon! Sexual harassment. Ah, the Divine Dragon. Unspoken Riz. Man. Sorry, I got an ad from Taven. Anyway. By the way, kind of glad we're just gonna avoid that with Hogwarts Legacy. This controversy is ridiculous. Well, I do want to play it and stream it, but you know, now that they have a whole witch hunting website,
How cute am I?
where you can just type in and see if type in a streamer's name and it'll tell you if they streamed Hogwarts Legacy. Can't really do that now, can I? I mean, I could say fuck everybody and do it, but I don't think I will. I think I've heard that the game is pretty good, which, if the story's not all that, I don't mind too much. I just want to explore the world itself because I was a big Harry Potter fan as a kid, and I always thought a game in that world that was like open, like in the same vein that Hogwarts Legacy is, would be very fucking awesome. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, look at this game. The story's nothing to write home about, but I'm still enjoying playing it. Corrin versus Lear. They both are dragons. Unspoken Riz versus sexual harassment. I've heard too, though, I mainly saw IGN's review being like, the fuck? Like, it's super negative and yet still got a 9. That's just fucking... I don't know why you watch IGN, though. Because IGN is always going to have, like, a biased sort of, like... just weird outlook on games.
Now I have you. I see you.
That's why I don't fucking listen to IGN. IGN is the epitome of, oh, so that's how the controller works.
Get stronger until no one can
I never watched the review officially. Someone put it on Twitter. Oh, okay. Gold Mary is somebody I have to get the max support for. I'm just saying. If you get it, you get it. Hilarious.
It is like a mirage.
Oh, so after we finish this game, we'll probably jump straight into Destiny 2 Lightfall, because that happens in about 3 weeks. So that's gonna be fun. I had to actually buy it, but maybe I'll buy it closer to release, because that bitch is fucking expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Lightfall is fucking $50. I may just go on get it on CD keys or something, so I can get a discount.
princess.
IGN are a bunch of circle jerkers and losers who probably get paid to say shit. Well, that's the thing. A lot of IGN reviews are just the fucking reviewer just saying whatever. You know? And a lot of the times, all they do is nitpick. And they'll grade an entire... They'll base their entire, like, I guess, opinion on a game based on one thing they did not like. Whether big or small. Like, if you like everything else, but one thing is just not as good as it could have been, the review score probably takes a big hit. I just don't fuck with IGN like that. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some people at that company that I actually like, and I follow them on their own channels, but like, IGN as a brand, and some of the people that review games for them, I don't know about you. Oof, oof, oof. Byleth probably has official dialogue options, but I know certain Fire Emblem games, Fire Emblem games have decision making, like certain routes being done, I think. Well, Three Houses has that. There is one, if you take the Black Eagles route, you will have a decision that will split one of the routes. Well, split the Black Eagles route, where you get a drastically different ending. And a drastically different, like, basically just the game, like, splits off into its own path depending on which decision you pick. And that last third of the game is dictated by it. Oh, Rosato's gonna get cooked.
Now
Well, that was quick.
Done it. What a mess. No more I can do here.
You have an emblem ring and you got folded just like that. I'm giving that ring to somebody else. Screen Rant for 2023 Oscars. Oh boy.
Was that too much?
Look at Byleth. So cool. That's my... Believe it or not, I have no choice but to call Byleth my goat. I don't care. Byleth is my goat. Fates only have 3 routes. Don't really have a route. They don't really have a route within a route if that's what's being discussed. Yeah, so basically, you know, Fates has 3 static routes. Whereas, like I was saying with Three Houses has 1 route that can completely change depending on the decision you make towards the latter half of the game. And I'm not joking, that last third of the game completely changes depending on which game or which decision you pick.
All flowers eventually wilt.
Nori steered me in that direction. It was depressing. Very fucking depressing. But, still loved it. Yeah, that death scream is the funniest shit ever. We're not wasting your time. We're not wasting our time with y'all anymore. We're out of here. I was mostly referring to multiple routes in general. Alrighty, no problem. This is not gonna go well for you. Hey. How dare you? Mink.
Here we go. You're ornery.
Mink. Dude, and the worst part is you cannot do anything about it. Like you are in those battles, you have to kill everybody else. That shit fucking hurt, man. That shit hurt. I look back at that, I'm like, fuck. I want to die. Fucking A. That shit had me so sad.
If I may.
A good wind.
Nothing but pain, sorrow, and suffering. Fire Emblem Sacred Stones has 2 routes, Eric or Ephraim. Yes. Yes, the twins. I said those wrong, probably. I'm sorry. If Nuri didn't steer you, you probably would have gone the church route. I don't know if it would have been any better. Well, think of it this way, right? Would I rather kill every other student? Would I rather... Ah, man. Would I rather kill 2 houses or kill 1? You know? At the end of the day, you're right. It's both gonna be fucked. But, damn. It was... Man, that shit got crazy. Bruh, LeBron is the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Woo! Oh, let's go. Yo, congrats to LeBron James, man. That's my fucking NBA GOAT. Bro. Derrick Rose really is my favorite player of all time, but LeBron is like my GOAT. Like, to me, he is the greatest. That is fucking crazy. He did it tonight. Holy shit. LeBron, dude. I want to... Oh, man. Fucking greatness. I want to watch the game! I wish I could have been watching the game. The Lakers are probably going to lose, though. Not going to lie. But, yeah. I didn't eat... That's the thing, right? Fucking... Oh, man. Shout out to LeBron, dude. Oh, fucking goated, man. That's crazy. Greatness. And people on Twitter will be out here be like, ooh, LeBron sucks. Shut the fuck up. That's NBA royalty right there. I'm not even the biggest LeBron fan in the world. He's not even my favorite player. But it's gonna be a sad day whenever he ends up retiring. Man. He said that. He said that in a. He said that on national. He said, "Fuck, man. Thank you guys." On national television. That's the GOAT right there. Shout out to LeBron James, man. Congrats to him. He is now the all-time. He has the most points scored in NBA history. That is crazy. That is a record that is so fucking crazy. Nobody's going to break that for a while. That man really went 20 years being a fucking like straight up superstar every year. Still. How? Most superstars fall off after like age 34, age 33. They start to decline. This man is still going strong. Like he's in his early 30s. He's maybe not as athletic. He's still stupid athletic. He still jumps over people and dunks on people and crazy shit like that. But like he's still like a genuine fucking like still low-key the best player on the planet. The best player in the NBA. Even though some people will outshine him at times, when it comes down to like a serious fucking moment in the game, it's always LeBron, bro. He always fucking like shows up. He's always there when you need him. He's like Goku, but if Goku was on time and would always fix the shit. Man. Shout out to LeBron, man. If Goku was always on time and always prepared, that is who LeBron is.
Retribution is due.
GOAT shit. King shit. King James, bro. I bet you Ro is out here screaming right now like, holy fuck. Kareem is in shambles right now. He's like, I can't believe my record has been broken by LeBron James. I know he's salty. I know he's so salty. That man looks so mad in the fucking clip. He looks so mad. He's clapping and all, but he looks so mad. Bro looks so pissed. Bitch. Okay. Fates is kind of morally grayish, but definitely more black and white than Three Houses. Uh-oh. You hear that, Alex? Alex is now immediately turned off. I'm just kidding. Alrighty. Let's see. How am I gonna... Yes.
Allow me.
Mink.
I will atone.
No, no, no. We don't need to do all that. Just kill. So whatever you choose in order Hoshido, you basically have to do the student's post-time skip against the opposing kingdom.
Pain and suffering, Spartan. Spartan! Suffering.
Halo Infinite story, man. I think you would lose your mind too after. Fuck, I forgot what Edelgard did, but she caused him to go crazy. Oh yeah, no. Bro was fucking off the chain. Bro was on it. Man. Sad shit.
The stars and moon carry on.
Oh no. But in Fates you can't spare people, especially in Nor. You have to kill people even though it hurts. Fucking pain. They want you to suffer. And I love it. Suffering is... No, I'm just kidding.
More fighting?
Nori loves making people suffer. You good, Jaden. Women will literally harem the girls in every Persona game and break their hearts. Nori do be doing that, huh? Can't even stay loyal to Oya. That's hilarious. Fucking funny. Anyway, where you at? Yeah, come here. You know it. Because fuck them, that's why. Look at all, Chris. Oh yeah, did you guys hear that the, I don't know how in tune you are on this kind of stuff, but, so yeah, there's a new Michael Jackson biopic happening. And they, casted, his nephew Jafar to play him. And I heard that man sing, and that man, he's him. He's the one. They got the perfect casting. Yeah, they got his nephew to play him. And that motherfucker sounds like Michael, and everybody around him is his cousins, his dad. Like they all say like he literally embodies Michael. Like when they're around him, it feels like Michael is still around type shit, which is fucking crazy. But yeah. Whenever that biopic comes out, you already know I'm a major Michael Jackson fan. I got a poster of that man right behind me. Of all of his albums. So, yeah. You already know. That's a day one watch. Right there, whenever it comes out. And another thing, they also said they're not going to shy away from the touchy subjects or the more disturbing parts of his trauma and all that, which that is a good thing to hear because people need to know what really happened. And the truth. People need to know the truth. So that's going to be a day one watch from me. Y'all already know. Remind me what happened with Jackson again. Vex, I feel like there's a lot of things you don't know for some reason. But TLDR, he was accused of child molestation twice. And he was acquitted both times.
Huh? We came here to hunt a couple thieves. What are you punks doing here?
And I never believed the allegations, and I never will. And they brought up the Leaving Neverland thing a couple years ago. A lot of that was featured in that documentary has been debunked. There was a lot of lies on dates were incorrect, descriptions were incorrect, and people who were close to the people who accused him in that documentary also came out and were like, those motherfuckers are chasing the bag. Yeah, that shit is fucked. You know what? Let's talk about that real quick. If he did do it, best believe that man would have been behind bars. I promise you. The FBI, for those who don't know, the FBI like had him on surveillance for a full 10 years. Like they were watching him for 10 years. They raided his house like 7 times in that time period. During like when all that stuff was going on, they never found shit. They didn't find anything. And there are still people who think that he did it, even though like you don't get acquitted on charges twice. Twice he was acquitted. You know. Now, if you were like weary about the first trial, sure, fine. But like twice he gets acquitted? Nah, bro. Let it go. Also, a lot of those people who were around Michael Jackson, the kids who were around him at that time, came out and were like, that motherfucker never did anything like that. You would have to disbelieve like 100 different kids just to believe 2 people who were like, oh yeah, he did this, this, and that. Who had plenty of chances to come out and say something if that was really what happened. One of those 2 guys from that Leaving Neverland documentary who say that Michael molested them, he was one of the people who testified for him in court. And actually was his testimony was the one that basically saved him the second time. They used that testimony and were like, all right, Michael's clean. So why didn't you say something then if that was what happened, you know? Also, one of those motherfuckers got married on Michael Jackson's ranch, or wanted to. Or did. No, he did. He did. He got married on that ranch. Like in 2005 or something, you know? Or around that time. So it's like, all this shit, like, are you sure? But, you know, people see a documentary and just take it as gospel. So there's a lot of people who think he did it, especially now. But, you know, most documentaries are one-sided. So you never really get the full side. And another thing, that man's gone. Like, he's not around to defend himself either. So that's, like, another thing that's shitty about it. So, yeah. And there's also the testimonies of the other kids who were around Michael Jackson a lot back in that time, who all say that those motherfuckers are capping. So it's like, no, there's not a person on this planet who can convince me he did it. He did not do it. Nope. Not that man. Nope. 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 You don't even have to read all the court documents or anything. Just look into it. Look into it, go down a small rabbit hole. And you will find out what really was going on with that shit. The truth of the matter is that the parents just wanted money. They looked at Michael Jackson and was like, he's the biggest star in the world. I want the bag. I want the bag. They just be saying anything. Yeah. And, you know, yo, we talked about this that time we were watching all his music videos and all that, but like the media took that shit and ran with it and like fucked his reputation up. Along with everything else that was going on with that man's life at the time, that shit sucks. Like the media, yo, everybody in the, it's funny because a lot of people say, yo, people on the internet are all bots, but people in the 90s watching the news and shit, they were more bottish than everybody right now. Because at least with the internet, you could go and fact check things. Like, immediately. After reading some cap, you can go and fact check shit. But everybody in the 90s and 80s, they would read the news, or they would, like, listen to the news or read the newspaper or whatever. And they'd be like, holy shit, it's real. Like, I'm not trying to hear no boomer talk about, oh, Michael Jackson did it. Like, shut your dumb ass up. You had people lying to you on the daily news, bro. I would never be caught slacking at that level. Never in my life would I be caught lacking at that level, bro. Cringe. Anyway, thanks, Vex, for coming out. Appreciate you, man. Take care.
Thank you.
Yes.
But yeah, that's kind of what I have to say about that. But yeah, no, that Michael Jackson biopic, they got his nephew to play him. Bro sounds like him. You know what? I might play a clip. I might play the clip of him singing, and y'all tell me if he at least doesn't sound like him a little bit.
Ooh, I just spotted a rare bug.
Okay, that is not what I typed. What is something you want from the Direct? Honestly, I don't even know. Maybe some Metroid Prime 4 anything. We probably won't, though. But yeah, it's probably my main thing I want to see. Tears of the Kingdom, obviously. Hopefully, I mean, I think they'll show some stuff. I mean, we're getting close to release. It's only like 3 months away. 3.5 months away. So hopefully they show something on that. But outside of those two things, that's pretty much it.
Destiny awaits.
Alright, let me do this now. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Mink. Okay. Let's see. Videos. There's a video of that man singing, and that shit is crazy. Oh wow, look at this. Somebody edited his face on there. That's funny. Where is the tweet? That's in Spanish, but we'll go with it. This shit right here, fucking crazy. He doesn't sound exactly like one-to-one like Michael, but he sounds like he has that he has the same tone. Like, you'll see what I mean. Or you'll hear what I mean. Hold up. Let's listen to this shit. Let me know if it's too loud or quiet. That shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. That shit right there is fucking crazy. That right there is crazy. That is fucking insane. That right there, insane. Also, of course, there's... Oh, wait. I closed it. Also, there's this, which is like his, I guess, test picture or whatever. I'm humbled and honored to bring my Uncle Michael's story to life. To all the fans all over the world, I'll see you soon. Photo by Jordan Jackson. But yeah, this shit about to be legendary. I cannot wait. I cannot wait because the media, the mainstream media, has twisted this man's story for like 40 years at this point. And they've always like spread misinformation and lied about him and said the nastiest fucking things about this guy. So like, I'm glad that like his family is involved in the biopic and they can actually like add some insight as to what was really going on, you know? And I'm an avid Michael Jackson enjoyer, so I kind of know a lot of what was going on and all the bullshit that was going on and what he was actually dealing with. But there's probably things that even like the most dedicated Michael Jackson fans don't know. And, you know, like I said earlier, the director said, you know, we're not going to fucking shy away from like the harder times or like the times where, you know, things were not looking so great. So that either means they're going to, I mean, it's a biopic on his life. So that could be like the child abuse that he faced from his father or like, you know, the child molestation trials that he went through. Or, you know, the vitiligo and everybody saying, oh, he bleached his skin. You know, he wanted to be white even though he couldn't fucking control it. There's nothing he could do about it. His like, I guess, dependency on pain medications and shit that, like, just got worse over the years. So, a lot of people know, like, Michael Jackson's had a, you know, he was filming a Pepsi commercial and his head got set on fire. He actually never fully healed from that. Never fully healed. Ever. So, like, he took pain medications and was never really, like, fully healed from it. They did surgeries on his head and they just, for whatever, like, it just never healed. Yeah. And there is footage of it, too. They were filming a Pepsi commercial. It was like a reenactment of a live show they did, and they did an extra take, and on the extra take, one of the pyrotechnics set off pyro by accident, but too early, and it set his head on fire. And like he didn't even realize his head was on fire, and then like, you know, he tried to like put it out, and then a bunch of people jumped on him, and he got like 3rd-degree burns on his scalp. his scalp never fully healed. The injury was so bad that like he lost his hair permanently on like the crown of his head. Like he would wear hair, like after that he wore hair pieces on his head for like the rest of his life. Because like, and the injury itself never fully healed because he also had another condition called lupus, where the skin just doesn't really fully heal well. And that's another reason why people would like, oh, you know, blah blah blah, his nose and shit. A lot of people would go after his nose surgeries that he had. Which he only had a few. One of them was like he fell and broke his nose on stage once, and then another one was to help help him breathe better. But like the skin around his nose also, because of the lupus, would never fully heal. And the lupus is the reason why his head injury from the flame never healed either. So like you know what? Let's look that up right now. Oh wait, no. Wait. I'll just type it in, hold on. Go to YouTube real quick. Okay. There we go. All right. Michael Jackson Pepsi fire. That shit is real. Shit is real as fuck. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see. Where's the Firefox audio? On January 27, 1984, Michael Jackson filmed a Pepsi commercial at LA's Shrine Auditorium in front of 3,000 fans. This is the footage. This is actual footage from that. On the first take, the pyrotechnics exploded as planned. See? So it went off on time. He wasn't there. After Jackson descended the stairs. See? It was on the extra take that it went off too early. The sixth take. The sixth take went horribly wrong. Watch this shit. This shit is the craziest shit. The explosion went off too early. Boom. Look at that shit. His fucking head's on fire. His whole head is on fire. His whole head was on fire, bro. Second and third degree burns on his face and scalp. There you go. That shit right there, permanent injury. He never grew his hair back in that spot. The public didn't know that though. He had a lot of fucking health problems, you know? And like the media would just kill him. They would kill him over everything. That's why I fucking feel for him so badly, cause like he couldn't do anything, man. That fucking sucks. But yeah, no. That was a real thing that happened. Banger ass music video, by the way. But yeah, no, fucking, they killed that man over everything. He did so much good, and like they did not care that he did so much good. Like they would just go at him no matter what. Shit sucks. Hold on, let me because he's black, obviously. Of course. There's got to be some sort of deep-rooted racism in that, because the bro was black, but he was the biggest star in the world. You know? That's another thing, too. They can't stand that man was on the top of everything. Biggest selling album of all time. They could not stand that it was a black man who did that shit. They could not take it. They could not take it. I'm sure, like, racism had a big part to play in that.
Here we go.
And people will make jokes, haha, funny. What do you mean he was black? He was white. You know, but whatever, you know. It's a fucking skin condition. Not really much you can do about that. One of these days we're gonna go on we're gonna go on an entire Michael Jackson rabbit hole on the stream. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. It happens eventually. I encourage anybody who is watching this, go check out Michael Jackson's home movie special. He has like a special where he released a bunch of like private home videos, like from either his childhood or like his adulthood or whatever, just like jumping through different eras of his life. That shit tells you a lot about the kind of person he was.
Allow me. Ow, not done yet.
It's great. Some great wholesome shit in that. Honestly. He has a lot of unreleased music. So anything that gets leaked, I wouldn't be surprised, because he has said this before. He said that he would make at least 100 songs per album before he could figure out on like 10 or 12, like until he could figure out, like he would make 100 songs before he could figure out like which ones to put on the album. That's crazy. What artist does that? What fucking artist makes 100 songs for an album before deciding which ones actually go on the album? That is insane. Are you kidding me? That's insane.
Fine. We'll call it even. Next time though, you're dead. Super
Yeah,
duper
whatever.
dead.
But yeah, no, he's made a lot of music. And you gotta remember, he's been doing this shit since he was a kid. Like since he was like 5, bro. 5 till he was 50, you know? That's 45 years of being a performer. That's insane. Yeah, he wasn't writing and recording music through all of that, but like into his adulthood, I'm sure. Like once he became an adult, like he was going crazy on the creative process. Hundreds of songs for like a fucking album before you could pick like 10.
The Illusian
That's
soldiers at play.
crazy. That is
Find a
genuinely
body or
like
two. Now we can
insane.
head to Firene.
Yes, right away. If those ships made landfall, then my people are in danger.
You know what? I remember the stream where we watched a bunch of his music videos, or films as he would call them, short films. Fucking gas. That was fun. Those 2 streams are very fun. For real, no. You gotta respect it. Like at the end of the day, like he was from the jump. He had the talent, and not only that, but he had the work ethic. That meant the work ethic. Sorry, can't speak. That man was a perfectionist. You would never be able to tell, but he was a perfectionist. Like there's footage of rehearsals and shit like that. He was a perfectionist. Even until his death, he was a perfectionist. The whole This Is It tours, or the This Is Hit tour that he was gonna do right before he passed, you know, there was like, they released like a special for it that had all of the rehearsals and outtakes from the rehearsals. He still had it. At 50 years old, he was still going. He still could sing just like he did when he was younger. He still would dance. He was holding back, obviously, because like it was rehearsals, and he's always done that. He's always held back on dancing during rehearsals just to save everything for the performance. But like even there were times in that special he could not help himself, and he would just start dancing like he used to and shit, and he still had it. And there were like, you know, little mistakes and stuff that happened during that rehearsal, during This Is It. And he would, like, the perfectionist in him came out, and he would be like, nope, I want it to be like this because that's the way it was on my album. Or, you know, he would say like, oh, see, this is why we do rehearsals, you know. It's okay, you know, we make mistakes, but this is why we do rehearsals. Like, he was a perfectionist, and it's crazy, you know. He's the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. Anybody who does not like Michael Jackson, that's a red flag. If you know who Michael Jackson is and you'd like dislike him, that is a red flag on my part. I will not associate with you. Usually, you know, people can have their own opinions, but if that's your opinion, that's cool, but I'm not gonna talk to you. I do not want to associate with you. That is a very big red flag.
That cool breeze. Lovely, isn't it? Almost a shame we'll arrive.
When are we gonna watch the home movies on stream?
I'm surprised you came with us, Zephia. You're so loyal to Papa. I figured there was no way you'd approve of this.
Oh? Well, your father is my master, but lately his orders have been somewhat concerning.
I know exactly what you mean. He thinks nothing of killing people. I have the same blood in my veins, of course. Maybe it's natural people mistrust me.
Oh, Lady Vale.
Look at this. Look at this.
I heard about
Fucking
those
manipulation
awful
100
things the
stat.
Divine Dragon said. That you killed Lumera? Stole the rings?
Damn, she is such a
If I were
victim of
you,
manipulation.
I
It's not even
wouldn't
funny.
believe a word of it. After hearing who your father was, the Divine Dragon probably said that to hurt your feelings.
I've decided I won't harm anyone, ever. Even if it costs me my life. So, I'm not going back to Papa. I don't want to destroy this world.
How kind-hearted of you.
If you two really want to help, then after I've cleared up
It's
this
an hour and 17
misunderstanding,
minutes long.
will you help me find my sibling?
What a
God
silly
damn,
thing
that'll
to
be a
say.
long ass watch.
You are Lord Sombron's only child. You have no brothers or sisters.
That's not true. We've met. Look at this.
How beautiful. It looks like a dragon's.
Yeah, it's an hour and 17 minutes long.
Dragonstone.
This was
A thousand
he released
years
that
ago,
in the early
I
2000s,
was
and he was like, you know, the reason why I'm doing this is because people say so much things about me, but they don't even know like who Michael Jackson the person is.
I'll
So
always be your friend. If
here's
this
all
is
my
all
here's a lot of my like
remember,
personal like
if this stone
home
is attached,
videos.
that means
He was an
so
introvert too,
love.
so like for him to do something like that is crazy.
In all this time,
That just goes to show you, man. The media at the time was really out to get him.
What does that mean?
it means my sister is still alive. And I'm going to find her. Perhaps with her help, I can convince Papa to end this horrible war. Sophia, is
You,
something wrong?
you look like you've seen a
I'm
you look
just
like you've seen a ghost.
moved. After we finished our business in Firene, Gris and I will help find your sibling.
Thank you. I've been looking on my own this whole time. You two will be a big help.
Look, Lady Vale. Firene on the horizon. Why don't you take in the view? Maybe reflect on what you'll say to patch things up.
Good idea.
Another one of Lord Sombron's children survived?
First I'm hearing of it.
I don't understand. They all perished in the war 1,000 years ago. All of them except Lady Vale, who was too young to fight. I watched it happen, Gris. Watched as each and every one of them met their end. Unless... no.
What? Remember something?
It's only a hunch. But if I'm right, we may have a problem on our hands.
Good thing we heard this before she fell asleep.
Yes. After all, once we've gotten to Firene and uncovered the truth, she will never awaken again.
Watch one of their siblings is gonna be the final boss and not the actual Fell Dragon. I'm calling it now. Yeah, that's kind of the same vibe I got. We'll see though. I think the only one who's beaten the game so far is Chris. Rear. I love you, Naka.
What would you like to talk about today, Yunaka?
This isn't easy for me, but I want you to know why I've had a hard time telling the truth. So, I'm just going to lay it all out there, okay? The truth is, I used to be
It's all right. You don't have to tell me.
But
I can see how hard this is for you. It's obvious just looking at your face. I told you before that I won't pry. It really is as simple as that.
You're really okay with me keeping a secret from you like this?
Of course. I have secrets too, you know. There's no need to make yourself uncomfortable. I only want to hear what you are ready to tell me.
Thank you. Sincerely. What I'm ready to say is that I'm truly grateful to have a friend like you in my life. I feel like I've finally found
Shut
that
the
place
fuck
in the
up,
world I
Lori.
was looking for, you know? That's entirely thanks to you. And I won't forget it. I'm glad to fight for you and all our friends.
I really appreciate that, Yunaka.
I'll tell you all I can about my past. But I think the present is what matters. Us, here and now. We're just getting to know each other. There's so much more to say. It's like an adventure.
An adventure. I like that. I look forward to continuing this journey with you, Yunaka.
Shut up. Jesus. Hello, sister. Here you go.
Incredible.
Hopefully that cheers you up. Alrighty. Ming Ming. You know, I would love to watch the Jacksons and American Dream biopic, but that shit is like 3-4 hours long. Believe it or not. And rightfully so. Yeah, no, it literally, the Jacksons and American Dream covers from when Michael Jackson's parents met till like the end of 1984, I believe. Yeah. It literally just covers his parents meeting till the end of the Jacksons group, I guess, as we knew it, because after that tour, Michael went fully solo and was not really in the group with his siblings anymore. So it goes from like the mid 40s, or it goes from like the late 40s to 1984, and that biopic came out in 1992. Also, the actor who played adult Michael was fucking perfect. Just saying. God rest his soul. He died a year after the biopic came out.
Hey.
But yeah, no, he did amazing as Michael. It was crazy. Everybody who portrayed Michael, honestly, in that did amazing.
But
hello, brother. But yeah, no, I watched it with QB. I watched it with QB, Brandon, and Soul in 2021 or 2020, and then I watched it again last year with QB. Like, I on a whim was like, "Yo, QB, you want to watch it again?" He was like, "Sure, let's go." And we sat through all 3.5 hours or whatever, however long it is. We watched the whole thing, and it's still just as good. And I watched that shit when I was a kid. There's some reason I just always end up going back to it. Even though it's super long. Like, I always end up going back to it. Always. It might be the same one. It might be the same one. It used to come on a lot, especially around the time that he died. So, yeah. Anytime it came on, you best believe I recorded it and watched it. That shit was so cool to me. Still is. I would stream a reaction to it. I might get fucking destroyed off the internet though if I do. Just know, though, I would absolutely love to. Even though it's long as shit, I would love to watch it again. Oh yeah, no. They touch on that a little bit in that as well. They, especially like in their childhood and stuff, they touch on, you know, their dad being like super duper fucking hard on them. He was probably worse in real life. To be honest with you, he was probably way worse than we even are aware of. But well, I guess we'll find out in the biopic. You know, times have changed. I think people are more accepting of the fact that abuse exists. So maybe maybe we'll see more of that whenever the biopic comes out, because it's well known that there was quite a bit of that when they were growing up. So
Cooking is a worthwhile.
but yeah, no, it probably was that you were watching as a kid. Or maybe not whenever you saw it. It was probably that.
If I may.
Yes.
A rank, holy shit.
I have undertaken a pursuit of individual handcrafted meals.
Holy shit. No pun intended, he was cooking.
I'm impressed.
I want to max her support out so badly. Wow, that was quick. All right, cool.
Was the meal to your satisfaction, Divine One?
Oh yes, it was delicious. Thanks so much.
Could you look me in the eyes, please?
Sure.
Perfect. Keep on looking.
Unspoken Riz.
You have such an intense gaze. Tell me what you're
Unspoken Riz. Never mind.
Nothing much, really.
Have I stirred your heart so little? Let me ask you again. I'll whisper in your ear
Wow.
this time. Has your lunch with me today brought you any feelings of contentment?
Oh, very much so.
I knew it. I'm so glad. Tell me more about these feelings.
Well, I'm so content I couldn't eat another bite.
ASMR. ASMR is pretty
Curious
good.
to learn your recipe.
Gold Mary ASMR win. I'll listen. I'll listen to it.
Not exactly what I had in mind, but if that's really what you want, I'll teach you.
That is a support I need to max. I actually need to max it. Like, for real. Like, no fucking joke. Like, I absolutely need to. This isn't a game. Like, it has to happen. And if it doesn't happen, I will end this playthrough. No, I'm playing. But, the Goku knocking on the door when his always raw, I'm sick.
You know. Ah, yes.
I don't know what to buy.
Feel free to come again.
Bruh. So true. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop the stream here. Alright, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna stop here. Let's see. Damn, it's 1:12 a.m. Alright, thanks everybody for coming out. I appreciate y'all. As always. And we'll be back tomorrow. And, you know, we'll do the direct. Maybe I'll stream twice. I'll try to. I don't know. Unless I fall asleep when I get back tomorrow. Which happens a lot. More than you'd think. Especially when I wake up early. I be getting home and I just sit in my chair and then like I'll wake up and it's 3 in the morning or something. Or I'll wake up and it's 1 in the morning or whatever, you know. But hey man, I appreciate y'all coming out as always. Have yourselves a good night. Y'all already know where to find me. Discord, Twitter, you know. Hit me up if you'd like. But anywho, until next time. Yeah. Shout out to LeBron James.